Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty. Good morning, everybody, coming into you on this Thursday morning, bright and early. All the riffraff is with you. Y'all with us. Y'all probably pretty much know them. And we got Pat Malone over here, and the music's still playing, Packy, so turn it down, turn it down. But anyway, hey, I want to jump on this. Minnesota just got caught. We talked about this a little bit. 70 people have been charged in Minnesota feeding our future fraud case. This is a big deal. It's a big
huge deal.
Yeah. And everybody just kind of not saying anything about this that's going on. But
we are.
Well, there you go.
Did 70 people get indicted?
Well, 70 people have been charged, the way I understand it.
Okay, good. Good.
Geez.
Finally, something's happening.
Yeah. And this
they
is
need governor in there.
Tampon Tim. Right. Yeah, he needs to be in there. He turned a blind eye on this. Yeah, and then you got, okay, what about?
He aided and abetted this.
What? Yeah, I'm with you 100%. Okay, so how about this Ilhan Omar, what's her name? Ilmar,
married to her brother, lady.
Whatever. Yeah, the girl that married her brother.
Exactly.
That's from Somalia that hates America because Somalia is such a better place.
Yeah.
I mean, was it not her district that was getting all the money?
Yeah.
Wasn't she the one that actually wrote the legislation that made this all possible?
Yeah. The way I understand it.
Yeah, she's as culpable as Walz is. So
is she not the person that said the politics in America is more corrupt than the politics in Somalia?
Yeah. Oh, what a kook.
Take one to know one, right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, why won't we load her up and send her home? I mean,
no, let's load her up and send her to jail.
Yeah,
along with the governor.
I'd rather be in jail.
And those 70 people, yeah.
I'd rather be in jail first, as I had been sent back to Somalia.
Yeah,
which would be worse?
Jail's probably better than Somalia.
I'm saying. Yeah. And now here's another thing you got to think about. Okay, so what are you talking about? Cleaning this mess up? Where's this money gone? Where is it going? And are we getting it back?
We ain't getting nothing back.
So
it's
the people,
gone.
So the taxpayer get to pay it again.
It's gone to clean up Somalia.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fat chance of that.
Al-Shabaab is very pleased. Very pleased.
Yeah.
And then how come? Oh, okay. So if Tim's such a great and wonderful, he almost was vice president.
That's right. That's why you're not hearing anything about this.
Yeah.
How embarrassing is that for Democrats?
Can you imagine?
Exactly.
Wow.
Well, I mean, he is the poster child for manlyhood. Is that not what he said?
Yeah, he is.
That's why they're picking on him, because he's masculine.
With jazz hands.
Jazz hands and his awesome riflery skills. And,
They're saying it's going to be $250 million to taxpayers going to have to pay to clean this up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'd be very upset. I mean, I am, and
you're not even up there.
I'm not even up there, but is it not part of my money? I mean,
yes, it is part of your money. Right. It was federal tax dollars.
Money.
Yeah, it was dollars. It was absolutely. It was our money.
Mm-hmm. So I should be upset. Pat, can I be upset because I'm, they're spending my money in Minnesota?
Well, see,
that's you can be upset about that, Steve.
Okay.
See, that's oddly the Democrats.
God,
the Democrats were trying. Yeah, here it is. Here's the deal, folks. The Democrats were trying to say, "Oh, this isn't as big a deal as you think," because we weren't taking money away from, for example, law enforcement with this money that was lost. Yeah. This was mostly federal funds.
Yeah, exactly.
They literally made that argument.
Yeah,
this is mostly federal. It's okay. No problem here.
We were ripping off Minnesota taxpayers. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they said.
Just the rest of the country.
Yeah.
Feeding our future. Is that what it was called? Feeding our future. So is that the future? Somalia's coming over here and taking over. Yeah. So that we're feeding and this is this just makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, don't it?
Yeah. And didn't Ilhan Omar didn't she I believe that she campaigned from like some of the restaurants that were indicted for this. They were charged for this.
Okay.
And I think one of her staffers was also directly charged. Like she's
okay, but here's things, it's just like, okay, so we've got this SNAP benefits where you have to work so many hours and all that kind of this, and I'm like, okay, let's let the employer review whoever works for them, where we get the lowdown.
Right.
But no, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. And
not.
the same thing here. The same politicians who ignored the fraud are now in charge of the cleanup. Does that make any sense to you at all?
Yeah.
Does that make any sense to you at all?
The lunatics in the asylum.
That's what the problems with government that we have. I mean, what was this story that we talked about on the earlier show with the congressman from 3 times in a county he did not live in?
Yep.
Okay, so you know what his punishment was? He got a letter of instruction from the State Board of Elections.
A strongly worded letter.
Strongly worded letter saying, do not do that again.
Yeah. That'll learn him.
That amazes me that you even bring that up because you're in South Carolina and you vote in Union County, Georgia.
Yeah, but I haven't gotten caught.
I don't get caught.
Yes, you got caught.
I'm good. I haven't got caught yet.
So
Now, if
what
you'd
about-
quit publicizing it, I'd be okay.
Okay,
Focus more on Packy's agricultural endeavors.
okay. There you
Yeah,
go.
leave me alone, will you?
But here at Minnesota, the people of Minnesota should turn red now because they did not get a dime of this.
They won't. The people
They're
of
not-
Minnesota
yeah.
are Somalis.
You need to go up there and visit that.
Yeah.
I ain't going to little Somalia.
Yeah, look who they're voting into office. You think they care? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I
Usually
would at
left
this
wing up
point.
there, man.
Well, I'd say the people of Minnesota out in the country, like us rednecks, care. But then you
Stephen,
got big
you
cities.
you wouldn't have done it. You wouldn't have allowed this to happen in the first place.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, ain't no way. I mean, that's the thing about it, though. You know, when people get involved with politics, and then the first thing they say, "Oh, we need to do this and we need to do that," but they got to realize it's not their money. That's the thing that
That's
bugs
just
me.
it.
It's
That's
not
just
their
it. Right.
money. I mean, it's our money, and I don't want to send our money to Somalia. I don't want to send our money to anywhere. I want to send our money here and take care of America first.
Exactly.
Right.
I tell you what, I want to research is if AOC has made a comment on this because Ilhan Omar is a big buddy of hers.
Yes, she
Right.
is.
You know what I mean? And here AOC's got major ambitions beyond her current position. I'm curious if she said anything about this at all, where she's going to fall in this.
This is cricket's time, Copper, because that wouldn't play with her ambitions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you just hate it when you're out there running your mouth and all of a sudden it's like, I better shut up.
That's exactly right.
That darn truth keeps rearing its ugly head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's Jasmine Crockett on this issue?
Oh man, Jasmine Crockett, she is a trip, man. She's
Yeah.
a trip. Where is it? I've got this where she says, "I'm a clip of a Democrat invoking violence."
Really?
I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find any violence at all. Did y'all look at anything?
Oh yeah, someone played the clip of her invoking violence. Man, come on.
Oh, I don't know. I always think about Roger Reeves. You know, he says he wouldn't have been put in prison if it hadn't been for all that evidence. Yeah.
Pesky evidence.
Yeah, it's hard to keep your mouth shut when don't do no good. Don't do no
Wow.
good. Yeah, this Jasmine Crockett, I love it. What did the Speaker of the House say? Well, just give her a microphone.
Yeah. Well, what's funny, man, I read something just this morning, and it was how the Republicans conned her into running for Senate. And
That's so
and it was, man. They had
What?
they put out a poll and specifically and deliberately put her name on it, even though the Democrats weren't even considering her in the Senate. And they put her on, and she trended well, so they pushed it. They aggressively pushed it. They had robocall campaigns. They had targeted mailers. They were doing everything to push this. And Jazzy herself even quoted, "Oh, my polling has been wonderful," and there's all sorts of press trying me to get
People love me.
It was a scam. It was a scam. You fell for it.
I love
It's
it.
awesome.
Oh, that is so funny. And she's probably gonna win.
I don't know about that.
Them guys that put her up to us go like, man, we screwed up. She won.
See, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
If she wins in Texas, it's the end of the world.
Oh,
no kidding.
no.
Yeah.
What part of Texas is it? Is it the whole state that she's
Running for
U.S. Senate,
Congress,
she
isn't
would.
she?
Well, no. If she's running for U.S. Senate against John Cornyn,
Oh,
she's already in
that's
Congress.
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, she's already got her district and whatever.
Yeah.
So what
So
is the district be? Oh, and she's not, man. It's like, what is it? Jasmine, she's like, oh, I'm a poor girl and I was raised in a poor
Oh
community.
yeah, it's totally
and
like all private schools. And,
all private schools, just like
Yeah.
AOC.
She's
Yeah.
like, she's like, are you kidding me? I mean,
Yeah.
where she went to school, it costs like $1 million bucks a
exactly.
month.
Yeah.
Oh, I come
college tuition. Yeah.
Yeah. I always think about the jerk. You know, I come from a poor black.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
All I need is this lamp.
All I need is this lamp,
All I need is
this
this
lamp, and this room, and this candle.
I come from a poor black community. Oh, but things changed when he found his purpose. Yeah.
Those
special
those glasses, those cross-eyed glasses.
Oh yeah, that is so funny. This is the world we live in. We're laughing, but I'm telling you, they're they're taking our money and sending it to Somalia.
I'll tell you
Well,
what.
if you get serious about this, you're going to be crying.
That's just
How do you
it.
do
I
that?
mean, laughing is better than crying because
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I will say this: at least there were some people that tried to put a stop to it. Apparently, the Department of Education were questioning all these reimbursement requests, saying, "Dude, that's a lot of kids you're feeding. How are there even that many kids in Minnesota?" And they actually stopped payment, and they got sued by Feeding Our Future. You know what the suit alleged?
What's that?
Discrimination.
Yep.
Discrimination, and you're purposely starving Somalians, and how dare you? So the Department of Education up there said, okay, and they made more payments, and then a couple payments went, and they said, no, you know what? I really have a problem with this, and they stopped again, and they got sued again.
Wow.
So it wasn't like there were some people that were trying to stop it. Unfortunately, not the right people.
Well, according to this,
when
it's the
all
US
else fails, nation.
Agriculture, was that the one who funded the program?
I don't.
Was it off the SNAP benefits? Wasn't it?
SNAP benefits? Yeah. So it was.
Yeah.
US.
So that
Yeah, it
comes
was
out of the Department of Agriculture.
right.
Right. I don't know. FBI officially launched an investigation, so I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We
on
need
this.
more indictments.
I'm with you, man. Send them to jail. I mean, enough's enough.
Pam Bondi, get on it, girl. Come on.
Yeah, that would really change my whole opinion.
Yeah.
If we start seeing some folks going to jail. Because I know one thing, if it'd been Min Loophole, I mean, I know he's a lawyer, but he's got a 98% conviction rate.
That's right.
Of course, he's a defense attorney.
I'll take care of you, brother. I'll take care of you. I got your back, man.
Yeah, we'd both be right there in jail. Yeah, you know, friends are friends when you're in jail.
Pat was giving me glowing reviews during the previous hour, I will tell you.
What?
Hey, when you're in the echo chamber, you know, you're kind of start acting like Steven.
I'm with you.
Oh, yeah. You know, but here's the thing. Okay, so we've exposed this, but we've exposed so much more waste. I mean, when Doge come out, it was just stupid stuff. I mean, we were paying for Sesame Street in Iraq.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just on and on and on and on and on. And if they cut out all these stupid programs, and Pat, you could say I'm ruthless or whatever else, I think America would be a better place because people would actually get to spend their own money.
Why say you're ruthless? There's been so much waste. I've been an advocate of reducing the waste.
I say cut it out completely. I mean, it's like if you can't take care of your toys, you can't have them. My daddy told me a long time ago, I can spend my money as good as they can. And
There you go.
I'm sticking with that.
Better. I can spend it better than they can.
Did you see Elon's comments on Doge?
No, what did he say?
He said it didn't really do much, and that if he had to do it over again, he wouldn't do it.
Well, he's trying to sell Teslas, man.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I did see those comments. Now, did I see this correctly last night? That apparently the press secretary at the White House said that Elon was going to work on identifying fraud in Social Security, or not Social Security, and excuse me, and
Would that be Doge though? It's not Doge, and I think that guy in Tennessee that
Tim Burchett.
I meant
Tim
IRS,
Burchett that
IRS,
Gary
I'm
went to
sorry.
see.
Oh, the IRS.
He's wanting to be in part of that. He seemed like that Tim Burchett seemed like a bulldog, don't he?
You know, he was brilliant. You know, with this NDAA, they got a video of himself walking on the street and saying, you know, I got 900 billion reasons to vote no on this. And he talked about foreign funding. And he says, listen, there's money's going to wind up in the hands of our enemies. So what does that video do? That video actually gets the confirmation that they put the stopgap measures on the funding. So it cannot be used to fund terrorism. And then he voted for it. So that is a brilliant move. Brilliant move. Make sure the stopgaps are in there before you vote yes.
Yeah, I'm all for it. Yeah, Quinn. Let's get back down to what is government actually supposed to do, Pat?
National defense.
What else?
That you're talking federal government, right?
Yes.
Health, welfare, and safety of the American
encourage
people.
trade,
Just-
national defense. There you go.
Just quoted the Constitution.
I think we need to take the welfare out. That's the problem right
Yeah,
there.
there
That's
you
what
go.
No,
got
they didn't mean welfare. That word welfare didn't mean back then what it means today.
Correct.
Yeah, but
that was a judicial construct.
We know what it
Right.
means today. So if the dictionary has changed the meaning of it, let's take it out.
Just get a little white out. Go ahead. It's okay.
Just scratch it out.
We're good.
Oh well, talk about that. I reckon we just had we'll talk about that if you want to. We get back where we had a bunch of Republicans voted against this bill, or
Yeah.
see what that's all about. So
Yeah.
y'all hang around. We'll catch you on the other side. All righty, we're back with you. Hope everybody's hanging in out there, man. We've been covering all this nonsense going on, but we've got 13 Republicans broke ranks. They said they broke ranks, teamed up with the Democrats to put Democrats. There you go. Push forward the bill that would undo one of Trump's executive orders.
Yep.
The order cracked down on federal workers, unions back, or they think it's back.
Yeah, I wouldn't get too worried about this. I mean, the people that, broke rank, they're all from the Northeast. I mean, unions control that area. I mean, that was sort of a fight or flight kind of thing for them. They had no choice.
What do you mean?
Districts are heavily unionized. So yeah, they got to do that if they want to stay in office.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, I wouldn't read too much into that.
Okay.
I don't think it's an open revolt.
All right. So we have got to stay in office. So we have got to do what's wrong. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's pretty much. Pretty much.
Even as soon as they go up there, as soon as they get elected, they're required to spend X number of hours each week fundraising. So it's all designed to perpetuate themselves.
Right. Yeah. I present the people of America.
Silly man. silly naive man.
It's on a piece of paper someplace. That sounds good in public, but that's not really why they're there.
We got New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, New York,
There's
New
like
York,
one
Pennsylvania.
Ohio, I think.
Yeah, Ohio. Yep, we got one. Mike Turner. So
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
He's
They're all
probably
relative.
Cleveland, isn't he?
Probably. That is a good point. I was trying to figure out where in Ohio, but you're probably
Yeah, because Columbus and Cincinnati are pretty much red.
Yeah, Cleveland.
But are these really Republicans?
Well, we shall see. I mean, look, Nicole Maliotakis.
Wait a minute. What's the litmus test?
Well, this was pretty much
Whatever Steve says.
what I said goes.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, they would be called
I mean, look,
rhinos.
Nicole Maliotakis, I don't think is a rhino. I think, honestly, she just did what she had to do to save her job.
See, that's the
Yeah.
thing, man.
Right.
That's what bugs me. It's her job. I need to save my. What about us American folks?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
And she
Don't-
makes millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars at her job.
Well,
Stephen, don't you do what you need to do to save your job?
I'm not hired by the people of America.
What?
Well, if you want to be rehired by the people of America, you got to do your save your job.
Okay, save your job. Okay. All right. Well, that's great. I'm glad they're saving their job. So we got, I'm against unions. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not a union guy.
Me
I think
neither.
it's- and a lot of folks that's in the union are like, well, this guy got promoted, but he didn't do anything. But he's been here longer than I have, so he gets the job.
Yeah.
Does that make
Yeah.
any sense to you at all?
I don't understand.
Is that not DEI?
Yeah, well, I mean, it totally goes against meritocracy.
Yeah, it does.
That's the
It
whole
does.
problem with unions. I mean, they serve their purpose, but the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter how great you are. You're in a seniority list and a numbers game.
Isn't
All it is.
aren't unions pretty much socialist?
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can understand when they
workers'
first
rights.
come out. Okay, so I mean, you got all these big companies, like JP Morgan and all them. They had all that stuff going on, and they would send people out and break people's legs, and they were.
JP Morgan never was unionized.
I was going to say, I think you picked the wrong
You're
example.
talking
I'm
about
old,
like
then.
you,
There you go.
Steve.
All right.
There you go.
But
Yeah.
JP Morgan was dangerous. I mean, if you go back and look at him, he was a bad guy.
Yeah, not defending that.
Well, okay then. Okay, so you had these guys like bone crushers. Didn't they call them bone crushers?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you didn't show up for work, they come out and break your bones.
Yeah.
I think we need to bring that back.
Well, that silence was a tremendous vote of approval. There wasn't much agreement there, Steve.
It wasn't just the silence that got me. It was the silence and the look to the side like,
Exactly.
good
Yeah.
Lord Almighty, what am I feeling?
Has he lost his mind, right? Yeah.
Make America great again. Put these lazy folks back to work.
So we now have identified a Republican who promotes violence. Oh, Stephen.
I ain't promoting violence.
Next time you ask me who it is, I'm going to say, get your mirror out, buddy.
I'm promoting hard work.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great world we live in. Yeah. Oh, well, what are you going to do? And they're saying that this, going back to Tim Walz thing, this thing just come up. They're saying that ABC, CBS, and NBC has 0 minute coverage on this.
Zero.
So
So if you watch
course.
any of those, you still
Doesn't
think
fit
Tim
their
Walz-
storyline.
No, it does not.
Exactly.
No, it
How
does not.
embarrassing is that?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
They
embarrassing.
pushed this guy to the ends of the earth to be the vice president just a few months ago.
Oops.
JP Morgan had something to do with the Titanic.
Wasn't he on the Titanic?
No.
Who was? There was a banker on
He
the Titanic.
probably-
I think J.P. Morgan had tickets on the Titanic, but he didn't get on the boat.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
I think that's right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a bad deal. Yeah,
It was.
that's what happens
Thanks for
when you
the-
say
thanks for the
even God
historical
himself
update.
couldn't sink this ship.
Just wanted that cool necklace, man.
Yeah. Oh well. We got to get to another break because we've been running through this thing. Hey, did y'all see General? She hit into the oh Lord of mercy, what is the why my brain quit all of a
I
sudden?
don't know. I didn't even hear
What
the
were we
name you're
trying to
talking
say?
about.
I
Jelly
think-
roll.
I think it's a jelly
Oh,
roll.
Jelly Roll.
Yeah,
oh
he's
yeah,
in
right on.
the
You get
Grand
the
Ole
CMA.
Opry now. How about that?
Grand
You
Ole
tell
Opry,
me
right on.
you can't do something. You can't do anything you want to do in America. We talking Jelly Roll, man. He come out doing
Jelly
rap.
Roll. Right.
You know, I mean, we're talking rap. Now he's in the country music's changed or something's changed.
There.
I'm
country music's changed.
gonna tell you something though. Jelly Roll really has made a big change in his life.
Absolutely, he
Yeah,
has, and I
and-
respect the heck out of
And
that.
he has got some great tunes.
He's lost
Now-
a lot of weight too.
Now,
Lost a lot of
yeah,
weight.
Absolutely.
that?
Yeah,
Absolutely,
he's
he has.
actually.
Good for him,
Hey,
man.
we need to get Gary Chapman on this because he's wanting Tennessee to pardon him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he just expunge his record.
Yeah, it's where he can hunt. He can't hunt.
Yeah, he
'cause
can't hunt. He can't own a gun.
really?
He was.
Yeah, he
was
can't have a gun or nothing.
felon. He's a convicted felon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's I think General
Yeah.
I think him and Gary's big buddies, so maybe he can help him with that because
Yeah.
with that other guy.
You apply for your civil rights.
Yeah,
We lost the camera because I touched it.
yeah, you can't do that. All
Can't
this,
touch it.
y'all don't realize our high tech engineering, high dollar stuff over here.
Don't look at it wrong. Don't breathe on it wrong. It's just gonna break. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Anyway, let's get to break. I'd like to talk to local politics here, man, if we can. I don't know. We've had some breaking news yesterday. We don't.
Was there breaking news yesterday?
Way I understand it, they was. So we'll talk about that on the next segment.
All righty, we're back with you. We got Luke Pohl at a remote location, and he's got breaking news. What's going on, dude? What happened? You got mad and quit? I understand.
Well, you got to go back a little ways. So up until yesterday, I was chair of the Towns County Board of Elections. The chair is supposed to remain as independent as humanly possible. That's why I've never really advertised that on this show. I've never really said that I'm the chair of the Board of Elections. Never really said I'm on the Board of Elections, anything like that. But I enjoy this show, and it's getting increasingly difficult to maintain any sort of independence here and serve as the chair of the Board of Elections. So yesterday I resigned in glorious fashion. So I said it like I felt. I had on the day Charlie Kirk was shot, I had written a Facebook post expressing my grief. I had done a little bit of research into some background as to what happened, and I saw the messages on the bullets, and I wrote something that really expressed my thought, and my intent was to tell Democrats, look, they had a No Kings protest planned,
right?
And I just said, you know what, that's a bad idea. This weekend of all weekends, why don't you do everyone a favor, do yourselves a favor, and just don't do it this weekend. Just hold off. Right. And at the time, my mom actually had collapsed and was fighting for her life, so I was super stressed out. My Republican friends saw my post and loved it and said, hey, can you make this shareable? So I did. Mm-hmm. And then it went viral. Fast forward a month, and now rather understand that I work with the Towns County Democrats, worked with the Towns County Democrats in the Board of Elections. They all have my phone number. If they were offended by what that post was, they could have easily simply said, hey man, what's going on? I would have said, oh my gosh, look, man, I'm stressed out. My mom, I don't know if she's going to live or die. Mm-hmm. Crazy things are going on. Instead of doing that, they wrote a letter to the editor demanding my resignation and so forth. Instead of that, we had a meeting. I had a personal meeting with Charlotte Slakowski from the board. She's one of the Democrat members of the board. And we talked out, and I said flat out, listen, I was under duress. I was under stress, and I said some things, and I said some really harsh things probably. But we'll have our kumbaya moment, and we'll get past it, which we did. Fast forward now, David Plunkett, who's the current chair of the Towns County Democrats, wrote a letter to Governor Kemp saying that Cliff Bradshaw, our sole Commissioner Bradshaw, has neglected to reappoint the chair, and so therefore there's been no chair of the Board of Elections because apparently I was tapped in to fill someone's seat. Now my certificate doesn't expire yet. My certificate from the state of Georgia. Right. So as far as I'm concerned, I was still completely eligible, and that got me really angry too. And I said, you know what, I'm done. So I went in there, and after I resigned, it got real. And I looked at each person in the eye and I told them exactly what I thought of them. And a couple of choice words were said. And that was it. And I walked out and I'm a free man this morning. I can speak my mind and no longer have to maintain a veil of independence, false as it were. Oh. And that's pretty much it. That's what happened. They're probably a little hurt this morning. They'll probably whatever. And I don't really care. You know, it was their bad. They did it, not me. It could have been solved a different way. They chose to cry and to moan and to go public with it. And so I am instead.
We want to know what you did.
I can't, man. The FCC is going to get mad at me, dude. I can't.
Yeah. So you're a free man.
I'm a free man. Let's talk about stuff, man.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, Loophole, you're out of timeout. You can come back in the room now.
Thanks, buddy. You want me to switch mics real quick?
Yeah, we can.
I have not done that.
You can do that real quick.
Yeah. All right. He's back. He's back. Oh, well. So he's fired.
So if anybody wonders what we're doing, we're testing out our equipment because we're on the road. And next week, we're going to be at the Hole in the Wall first day for our big WJRB toy drive, collecting cash and toys, Hole in the Wall in Blairsville on Monday. And we'll be streaming the show, too, live, so you can actually watch it, as we always do.
We hope we can.
We hope. That's what we're testing right now.
Yeah, we're testing it so far.
Test it in real life, man.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, Trump is making America first. I mean, I love it. I love it. Trump is making America first. He's already back in there. Trump is actually now we're capturing oil
tankers.
Oil tankers.
Oil tankers.
Venezuelan oil tankers.
Yeah.
By the way, can you hear me okay?
Yep,
Awesome.
you're good, buddy. Come
All
on.
right,
Back
on.
in. Thank
I'm
you.
going back in.
That should bring down the price of fuel.
There it is.
I'm going to get it tankers for free.
Well, you saw what the deal was. And so Venezuela is working with Iran. They're shipping oil back and forth to those guys. You know, another terrorist state.
Right.
You know, so we've got, you know, sanctions and everything in place to prevent that kind of activity. And apparently they've been doing this for quite some time. And that boat's been hiding its location and doing some kind of serious things like this. So anyhow, yeah, good for us. I love it. Just keep hammering them.
Do we get to keep the oil?
We are keeping the oil.
You don't want that oil, man. Venezuelan oil is the worst, man. Look, let me tell you what happened in Venezuela, man. Look, Venezuela used to have a very robust oil system.
Right.
It was one of the best in the world. Along comes a guy named Hugo Chavez, right? And he takes all of his cronies and he puts them in charge of PDVSA. Well, guess what? If you don't know how to refine oil, it's probably a pretty hard thing to figure out on your own. And they messed it up. And PDVSA went from one of the top oil producing companies in the world to the absolute worst. Venezuela is sitting on the largest oil reserves in the world, and they can't do anything with it. The oil they can get out is refined so poorly, it's like muddy oil. Like that's no one really wants it.
At one time, didn't they own Citgo?
Citgo was a Venezuelan oil company. Yes, that's correct. That is correct.
Exactly.
We got Go Claw 626 says gas is $2.78 in Mississippi.
Nice. I just paid $2.42 at Costco earlier this
There
week.
you go.
Really?
Yeah. $2.42.
When we get all this free oil, it ought to come on down.
Right.
I mean, my old cars will burn it. I'm telling you. 255 in Blairsville, 255. So, Pat, looks like the oil prices is coming down.
Good for us.
Yeah. So I think the tariffs are working. Tariffs are working.
Wait a minute. Are there tariffs on oil?
They are.
Okay.
They are now. We're going to call it tariffs.
We're going to call it tariffs.
Confiscating
Okay.
3 boatloads of oil. That's a tariff.
Yeah, I
Right.
got you.
The scary thing about Venezuela is not just the oil. The scary thing about Venezuela is China and Russia. You know,
That's right.
Right.
China's MO is to lend money to nations who they know they can't pay it back. They lend the money. They surprisingly default on that loan. And China comes in and says, oh, you can't pay me? Well, guess what? I'm going to be in charge of this and this and this and this. And that's their MO, man. That's how they work.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
and they have
right.
been infiltrating Venezuela for decades.
Right.
Decades doing that.
Well, you know what? Stephen yesterday brought up this new national security deal, NSS.
Yeah.
You know, basically Trump's new position in the
Yeah.
administration. And part of that is this kind of the Monroe Doctrine.
It's the
You know,
Trump corollary.
It's going back to we're going to protect our interest in the Western Hemisphere. We're going to turn ourselves into complete, total badasses. We're going to be the strongest military on the face of the earth.
Yeah.
And everything here in the Western Hemisphere, we're going to protect as if it's, our our major interest. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know, and keep the rest of the folks out. And so, like you're saying, you're going to get China down there, Russia. We're trying to keep anything like that to influence Iran in this case.
Yep.
Keep all that influence out. And that's why we're down here, you know,
America first.
dealing like as harsh as we are with Venezuela.
That's right.
That's our side of the world.
Yeah, people don't understand.
That's an old doctrine from 1820s.
I'm wondering in history, how has that worked out?
Well, we hadn't done it yet, Pat.
Well, weren't we protecting our interest in Vietnam back in the late 50s and early 60s? And that certainly worked out well for us.
Yeah. I'm talking strictly Western Hemisphere stuff.
Yeah,
That's wrong.
That's
what
This is one of those. This is the new socialism we're talking about. The old didn't work, but we're going to do the new. Okay,
the difference, though, is China's involved in Venezuela, but they're not there. Like Vietnam. Excuse me. Like who do they border with again?
Who do they border with? They border with Thailand and Cambodia.
And on the north.
Yeah.
On the north is China. They're
China.
right there. They're right there.
Well,
that's a vast difference between going, just over the border to sending all your troops over the ocean. I mean,
but I don't remember any Chinese troops being involved in any of the Vietnam War as far as the reporting came out. Now, maybe it was fake news. I don't know.
Yeah, I studied Vietnam. I took a Vietnam history class, and the Chinese were there.
That's exactly what they do. Here's another thing that surprised people: China. So they're heavily involved in Africa. So you got South Sudan and Sudan. Okay, now Sudan is a
wait, real quick. Do you think that Sudan can repay their debts?
Exactly. So here's the thing. So South Sudan is sort of like Venezuela. It's got one of the largest oil depositories in the whole entire world. The thing is that to get it out of it, it's got to go through Sudan, which is an enemy state to them.
Okay,
and Sudan is tied in with Iran. Sudan and Iran, of course, are terrorist states. It goes up through Sudan and it goes out there to the coast. And guess who's buying all that oil? China. China is there. China is in cahoots with Sudan and with Iran. And now you got Iran, of course, doing this stuff with Venezuela. So it's all tied in together. So even indirectly, China is manipulating what's going on in Venezuela.
Venezuela is the Silk Road.
That's right.
Venezuela is the Silk Road.
I'm with you. Oh, well. We straighten out the world's problem. I reckon, man, place your bet. Trump's he's talking about eliminating tax on gambling earnings.
Sweet.
Wow.
Let's go. Let's go to Vegas, baby.
That's going to make Pritzker happy up there in Chicago.
Yeah.
That's what he makes
What's the justification for that? Why? If gambling earnings are exempt, just like tips are exempt, why isn't all income, ordinary income, exempt?
Now you're talking. Yeah.
What's special about the gamblers or the waitresses and people who earn their money with tips? What's special?
I just think this gambling thing ain't a big deal at all because I don't know a whole lot of winners out there.
I don't know. I'll tell you who's going. I'll tell you who's going to appreciate it is when you win a car on The Price is Right.
Right.
See, when that happens, what they take you back behind the stage when it's all over, and they give you the tax bill on that car.
Got your checkbook?
Exactly. So you go win some exotic car, and it's like, here you go, pay $80,000 in taxes. You've got that new Porsche.
I just think that these gambling casinos. Hold on a minute. This is the only place that you go and you take $100 and say, when I lose this money, I'm going home. Yeah. I mean, if you went to Walmart with $100 and said, when I give this to Walmart, I'm going home empty-handed. That makes no sense to me.
Walmart doesn't give you free drinks when you're sitting there.
When you go buy something, you want something for your money. You want everything you can get for your money. If you go to a casino, you just take it over and hand it to them and say, okay.
What about we go to a concert?
That's different, man. You get entertained.
Yeah, you don't get entertained at a casino?
No, not when I'm losing money.
When you know you're losing?
Yeah.
Speaking of not wasting your money, do you know you can just go into Logan Turnpike Mill and you can just hand them, it's crazy, you can hand them a piece of plastic and they would just give you,
they'll give you something for the plastic?
three grain pancake mix.
I don't get that, man.
They'll just try. I don't know.
I really understand what you're trying to say.
I don't know, man. It's just crazy. Like you could just give them money and they'll just give you.
Oh, money. I understand money. Yeah. Is that what we're giving away?
Yeah.
Giving away money?
Logan Turnpike Mill. My favorite place is in Blairsville. Get to try that 3 grain pancake mix. Also, they have local jams, jellies, and more. Go by and say hello to Cecilia. Got to get this trivia question right.
All right, Pat, are you ready for the trivia question?
I am ready for the trivia question. And in honor of John Kerry's birthday today, we're doing Kerry trivia.
What are you talking about? Ketchup?
Kerry trivia?
The question is, what did former Senator John Kerry say to explain his 2004 votes on funding the Iraqi war?
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, yeah. I remember this too.
Didn't
That's one of my favorite Kerry quotes. Yeah,
Was that it? I didn't inhale.
No.
Different guy. Different guy.
Okay.
I remember this.
All right, we're going to get to break. Y'all give us a call, 706-379-9770. It don't matter where you're from. They can drop ship that stuff to you anywhere in the world. So this is going to be a great prize for you. And let's get to a break. We'll catch you on the other side. All righty, we're back with you. We have no caller, 706-379-9770. If you can answer this question, what is the question?
Question is, what did former Senator John Kerry say to explain his 2004 vote on funding the Iraqi war?
There you go. Give us a call. Let us know, and you can win some Logan Turnpike Mill. It can be shipped anywhere in the United States of America. Hey, let me ask y'all a question while we wait for a phone call, 706-379-9770. I reckon Australia has launched the world's first social media ban for underage 16 people.
Yeah.
Kids.
Man.
What y'all think on that? They're actually saying that could be up to $32 million in violations. I don't know how they figure that out. That would definitely deter me from letting my kids.
Yeah, how you going to get 32 million out of a 14-year-old?
Well, I mean, it'd be the parents, I guess, but I don't know. What do y'all think about that?
It's probably against the companies that would allow them to join.
Yeah, that's my thing. I think any sanctions should be on the companies that allow it, that have this easy way. I'm 18. Just click this button if you're 18.
Right.
No problem.
Instagram, YouTube.
So wait a minute. If I rob a store, the store ought to be charged, not me.
Yeah.
Yes.
I told you he was a Democrat. Did I tell you he was a Democrat? That's Democrat thinking there.
All right.
Yeah.
I just was wondering about that,
Well, there ought to be some, I don't know. I mean, that's the biggest thing though. It's morals, I think, because there's a lot of stuff out there that shouldn't be on there. I mean,
of course there are.
And of course we got, freedom of speech and this and other stuff. But I think when you come to morals, they ought to be a line drawn. Do you not think?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
aren't morals subjective to the individual?
Well, you can't crazy. I mean, you
Muslims.
gotta use common sense, Pat. I mean,
but isn't it an individual responsibility to be moral?
It's very subjective.
I guess that's why we're in the argument about letting transgenders in sports. I mean, is that a moral issue?
No, that's it. I don't want my 6'4" dude beating up my 5'10" daughter. I mean, that's insane.
Perspective. That's your perspective, but Pat thinks it's okay.
Stephen. You are what you call other people. You are exactly. That's how you know who was a moron.
Moron.
I'm sorry, I couldn't pronounce it properly.
I'm just saying, they ought to be, because there's a lot of stuff that comes up. And all the time I'm saying, I don't want to see this, and then it says why, and I always say why. I don't know if it helps or not, but do y'all get them things? I remember when Packy had access to my Instagram page, man.
That algorithm got real weird real quick.
Crazy stuff
Chicks in bathing suits and Nick Fuentes, man, instantly.
Yeah, but the chicks were midgets. Well, why am I seeing all this stuff? And I realized, I'm signed in over at the radio.
All right, they're yelling at me on here. Packy, Steven, do we need to bring cash to the hole in the wall or toys, guys?
Preferably cash.
Cash.
Anything.
Cash.
We'll do checks too, though, right, Pat?
Checks, Bitcoin, anything.
I will find out who we make the checks out to. We're either going to do it just directly to the sheriff's department, or we're going to do it to us and then reimburse that out. So we will let you know about that.
And
but either one of those, just no used toys.
From
and the toys have to be unwrapped as well. Remember that. Unwrapped
new
toys.
toys.
It's better actually to bring money, because remember, this isn't the toys for tots. This is the shop with the cop, right? So the cops need money. They take the kids into the store, Walmart or wherever, and the kids buy. right? The kids pick out the toys and the cops pay for it.
Right.
So I think because of the nature of what this is, money's better than toys.
Money's always better.
Well,
Yeah.
just ask my kids.
That's why I hate gift cards. They give you a gift card to give you money to go to a certain place. Give me cash.
Just give me
I
$100.
go anywhere.
Just remember the public service announcement. Do not give your money to Stephen.
Are you kidding?
Give it to Packy. He is
I'm more
much more
trustworthy than
reliable.
Yeah. No, it's
That's
a
pretty
good
bad
call.
when I'm the responsible one.
Yeah, well,
Have we got the Downs County and the Union County sheriffs
We've
are
got a
competing?
big showdown.
Oh,
going
yeah?
on,
Who's gonna
man.
get the most
We
toys
got a
from?
big showdown.
So so is Union County gonna get more toys for the Union County sheriff, or is the Towns County sheriff gonna get more toys from Towns County?
Everybody's just competing with everything. So the
Yeah.
Union County sheriff and the Union County or the Blairsville police are going to have a big contest.
Oh,
And then
among
likewise
yourselves.
over in
Okay, so the police. I got
Towns.
you. I
Yes.
got you.
Yep,
So
yep.
we'll talk more about that.
Wait, so you telling me that the Towns County Sheriff's Office and the Hiawassee Police Department are competing against each other
Yeah.
again?
Yeah.
There we go.
Dude, we just fixed
So
that.
guys,
man.
make sure to come see us at the Hole in the Wall. This is the only good thing we do every year. So
And they make us.
This
They
is
make us do this.
yeah, they make us do this. So we're trying to get to heaven. So come see us, man. We'll be there at the Hole in the Wall on Monday.
Oh man! All right, folks. We'll be back bright and early in the morning. Y'all be good. Stay out of trouble.